Linear interpolation is a useful tool for estimating function values when we do not have precise data. Suppose that we have the average national price of gasoline in the US on the 1st of December 2014 and the 29th of December 2014. This data was actually collected from the EIA website. How would we use this data to estimate the average cost of gas on the 15th of December of the same month? One of the first things we might be tempted to do is to plot the data that we have been given. This is usually a very good first step. Here we have shown the two data values for the 1st of December and the 29th of December. Next, we will want to fit a straight line or fit a line through this data. This is the blue curve. This is often called a linear interpolant because it is a straight line or a linear polynomial. Once we have the linear interpolant, we can now use this linear interpolant to find or estimate what the gasoline price would be on the 15th of December. So this makes sense graphically. What do we do with equations? Well, it turns out that given two data points, x1, y1, x2, y2, we can create a linear interpolant with this formula. L of x is a function of x, and here you have your data values x1, x2, y1, and y2. Now this might look intimidating at first, but really it's just a straight line. How do we see that? Well, if you collect terms, so you collect all the terms that have the x in them and all the terms that do not, this looks like a straight line, the slope of a straight line, and the y-intercept. Now, how do we know that this actually fits the data? If you replace x by x1 in this equation, this term simplifies to 1, and this term simplifies to 0, since x1 minus x1 is equal to 0. So indeed, L evaluated at x1 gives you y1. And if you plug x equals x2 into this equation, this term now simplifies to 0, since x2 minus x2 is 0. And this term simplifies to 1. So indeed, L of x2 gives you y2. So how do we actually use this interpolating polynomial for our example that we started with? So first, working with dates is tricky. We need to pick a reference. Let us set our counter to be 1 on December the 1st, 2014 to denote the first day in December. So using this method, then our counter is 29 for the 29th of December. So using our interpolating polynomial formula, we plug in y1, the price of gasoline on the 1st of December. x1 is equal to 1, and x2 is 29, the 29th of December. And here is the portion from the price of gasoline on the 29th of December. And if we evaluate this interpolant at x equals 15, that is the 15th of December, this gives us that the average price of gasoline on the 15th of December is approximately $2.48 per gallon in the US.